What's going on, everyone? Supreme Kami here, and we are back with more Battle Sokai. So in this video, I'll be going over lap 11 to 14 and what kind of parts you'll be using. So lap 11 is gonna be a for desert war tag over here mode. So if you guys just before I do proceed on, if you guys have not completed lap 1 to 10, I do have videos on those on how to clear them. So lap 11, so if you activate the word tag for desert, you're gonna get the 150% up to your parameter. So this one was kind of tricky, not enough parts for desert. This one was kind of like a hard build. So here's a quick run through of the parts I used. So all these are from the event parts. Obviously I do have to sub slot one of the parts, so I decided to use again the XTS 6-star alternation one. So this one will give me pretty good stats, so I sub slot that for the H3 fortress. So in terms of stat wise, we are looking at 24,000 for melee, and then we are looking pretty good on this EX skill. Obviously we have the 1 6-star alternation part, so that's gonna do pretty good damage. Other than that, pretty good. So we're gonna hop in and see what we can do. Okay, so how you want to go about this one is you want to take down the launcher strike first. Okay, waiting for the EX skill. Gonna do okay, we dodged that, and gonna do this. We actually use this as well. So since this one is pretty small, we don't really have problem taking it down. So you can just take your time and just do this. And keep in mind that I am not using a B melee weapon. That's why I am not doing as much damage as I would have normally. But that's fine. We should be able to just clear it by doing this. You can just do this actually. I do have one cutscene EX skill and one regular EX skill ready to be used. So we can activate this actually. This one is from the Zeta Gundam. Ooh, did we just want to slash him? Oh my gosh. Keep in mind that I do have my job gauge up, so that's why we're doing a lot more damage. Lap 12 would be a skill hack mode, which means your EX skill would not do as much damage, so that's why you want to be using awakening parts, and then you have like your archer stance and all that and whatnot. So we're gonna go over the part I use over here. So this shield over here is the event part. This one was a while back, I believe. This one is Extreme Gundam. What it does is it gives you a 48% health restoration as well as melee and shot attack by 19%. 19% may not be a lot, but you're getting that for 51 seconds, so that's pretty good. I went for a Taliges 3 buff over here. You guys, if you did awaken alternate that Taliges 2, it would have been a lot better. Or if you guys have the Taliges 3 alternate as well, that would be a lot better as well. But this one I went for this. This one will give me a 30-second effective time for that attack stat up by 30%. This one say to your squad, but I did test it out, and I believe I did get the raise as well. Do confirm with me if that works or not. But I tested it out, and it works pretty good. Then also used the NT1 over here for that just extra health restoration, just in case I need it. I do have Ace exclusive and high firepower active. Just gonna go over the parts that are as follow. So you guys can take a look and feel free to take a look and pause to look at the part I use. So keep in mind that I do have 3 limited and Sokai parts. They are this beam tomahawk from the Nightingale, that give me high firepower, as well as the hyper mega rifle that is from the High New Gundam XWS version of it. So if you guys don't have those kind of parts, there are some alternative. So let me see. Okay, so Gisa doesn't have high firepower over here, fortunately. So yeah, does have Ace exclusive though. That will work. You can probably sub slot that for another high firepower to get that up. This one is yeah, luckily you got Ace exclusive high firepower. This one is a 3-star pilot. You can just you can probably summon for it from those daily free ones. So I know I went a little bit overboard in explaining this part, but we're gonna hop in now to see what we can do. Lap 13 will be a advanced melee mode, which means your melee damage is gonna do more effective than your shot damage. So let's take a look at the part I use. So here are a swallow. I did have to use it in 1 6-star parts over here. I used the Gerber straight to get this EX skill over here, the Royal Heart. So this one is a Hakushiki beam saber here. So this one was for alternation like this last week. So this one does pack a pretty solid stat. Even though it's only a D and B plus, it deals major damage when I use it. You guys will see it once I use it in battle. Other than that, I do have Pro Tag active, just keep that in mind to get a little bit more attack stat. Other than that, all these parts are regular via those standard capsule boot parts, so this one will be easy to get. So without further ado, let's hop in and see what we can do. Okay, so we need to take down the launcher strike. I don't know why he went the other way, so this will have to wait until he uses dodge that. So come a little bit. Nope, did it wrong. Okay, so what I did over there, I kind of melee him a little bit before I use the EX skill. That way, because I know the EX skill won't kill him, that's why I have to do what I did. Actually, might charge up my job gauge a little bit. Hello? Do this. Let me charge up. Almost there. Okay. I will charge up in the back, because I know that I won't be able to kill them even with all these EX skill over here. So I need all the buffs that I can get. Okay, we're down to this one. What can we do? Just this. Almost there. Nice. And this is how you can beat lap 13. Okay, so this will be the last lap I'm doing, lap 14. It's gonna be a commander war tag mode, which means if you activate that war tag, you're gonna get the race 150% up. Let's take a look at the part I use over here. Let's do this way. So here's the part of swallows. You guys can feel free to take a look at the part I use. So all these parts over here are from event, actually, coincidentally, except the pilot, you do kind of have to summon for it. This one is a 3, you can get this pretty easily. This one is one of those 3-star pilots, so it's gonna be no problem getting it. I did want to use a beam rifle of the Hakushiki. This one was alternation available, I believe 2 weeks ago. Why I use this because of these two part tray over here, because I'm gonna be attacking with beam, so my EX skill output is gonna boost by 25%. On top of that, I am using a mid-job fighter, mid-job shooter, so gonna get that initial cooldown up by 20%. That's gonna be pretty good. These EX skill are pretty good over here. This one, what is this? So this one is gonna be doing a So instead of using a custom EX skill, I am using these kind of EX skills. So this one on top of that's gonna give me a 20%, 30% to my shot attack. So this one's pretty good. This one is magazine type, even though it's doing it like an A-D power. It was sufficient enough to take down the enemy. And then we have another A to D kind of ratio. This one also just does enough power. I didn't actually need like a third one. The other two is just sufficient to clear the event. But we're gonna hop back in to see what we can do. Okay, so we're gonna actually shoot down this guy over here first, since we're doing pretty good shot damage over here. That's pretty good. All those parts trade does help, you know. We're gonna wait until he fire one more beam. Okay, now we can do this. Always activate your EX skill whenever he's firing that long beam. Okay, my goal is still have at least 6 rounds of magazine left. Oops, we have 7. Nice. So I'm gonna fire that Extreme Gundam's EX skill on this one over here. I'm gonna fire that when you are at long range to be more effective. To activate my job gauge. Over here. One more. Nice. And then we can take down this one at ease. With this. Nice. We can just shoot it down. Okay, so that was lap 11 to 14, how to clear it. Do let me know that if you guys have any question, like what kind of other part you guys can use. If you guys don't have the part I use, I will come back with lap 15 to 18 tomorrow around the same time. It's gonna be Monday AM actually, for my time, PST. For many of you guys who are watching in the Asian region, I know that a lot of you guys are watching from the Asian region. That's why I tend to post my video around this time. And then for the people in my area, like the Pacific Standard Time, they will be watching this early in the morning. So with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.